travels, and I quit thousands of light years to get here.
The United States Air Force has been notified of 9 objects flying at high speeds around Washington's Mount Rainier. Many more sightings began to catch their attention and led them to begin an intensive investigation. This operation would become the largest UFO project in the United States history. It was known as Project Blue Book, and it would last from 1952 until 1969, the same year that America landed on the moon. This project reported more than 12,000 sightings or related events during its existence, but none of the sightings were ever a threat to national security. Project Blue Book compiled some of the best UFO pictures and reports ever taken for its time. The Air Force's UFO-related inquiries took place against a backdrop of frenzied popular interest in the strange flying objects when it reached its peak soon after Project Blue Book began in 1951. Headquartered at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, Project Blue Book would become the longest running of the U.S. government's official inquiries into UFOs. Alarmed by the striking number of UFO sightings reported in 1952, the administration of President Harry S. Truman feared an outbreak of hysteria over the issue. In 1953, the CIA responded to these fears by assembling an expert panel of scientists to discuss the UFO issue. The panel met for 3 days, during which they interviewed military officers and Blue Book officials and reviewed photos and film of supposed UFOs. The panel concluded that there was no basis for the so-called extraterrestrial hypothesis and that UFOs posed no security threat. Fully 90% of the sightings could be attributed to astrological or meteorological activity or to man-made causes such as balloons or searchlights. The panel's findings were not fully declassified until 1979, feeding suspicions that a government conspiracy was in the works. The most controversial part of Project Blue Book was that out of the 12,618 total sightings mentioned, 701 of them remained unidentified.
Criticism of Blue Book continued to grow through the mid-1960s. NICAP's membership ballooned to about 15,000, and the group charged the U.S. government with a cover-up of UFO evidence. Scientists would try to further their research, but would not be likely to yield significant results. Secretary of the Air Force announced that Blue Book would soon be closed because further funding cannot be justified.
Tell us the truth, or another leader.